Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and today we have another update regarding the Activision Blizzard lawsuits / sexual harassment allegations, and this all started with the Wall Street Journal releasing a pretty damning new article, and then afterwards Bobby Kotick and the board of directors released their own statement regarding the article, which prompted the Activision Blizzard workers to start their own walkout, demanding the resignment of Bobby Kotick. That's where we are at right now when I record this video. Things might change in a few hours, and if there are like any big changes happening, I will update this or I have to make a new video. We will see about that. But let's talk about the Wall Street Journal article. The article itself is in the video description if you want to read it yourself. Keep in mind though, the article is behind a paywall, and well, we have to find ways around it or pay for it. And what the article is basically saying, which we also got from snippets from the article, is that they launched their own investigation months ago, and they not just found new people coming forward with more allegations, but they also got internal memos, internal emails, and internal interviews regarding this whole thing going on. And that's also in the article, because I can already see some people screaming, "I want proof!" It's in the article. And, well, the picture is pretty damning, to say the least. And it seems like as if Mr. Bobby Kotick was in on it. He knew about the allegations for years. He intervened more often than not to protect the higher-ups in the company. And, well, he has his own allegations going, or had its own allegations going, and basically paid some money to the people to keep them silent. And even the board of directors didn't know about this, and they had to find out about it through the article. But we will get to those statements in just a few minutes. And this is all pretty damning, and I know that some people might say at this point, well, duh, we all knew it, right? Well, no. We probably all assumed that Bobby Kotick was somewhat involved in this, was in on this, knew about this, sure, but we never got proof. But thanks to the emails, memos, and whatnot, and, well, Bobby Kotick himself admitting to some of the allegations, we know now that yes, he was in on this. And it's pretty flabbergasting at this point to see that he wants to stay at the company. It's like, dude, you not only turned a blind eye on all those things happening at your company, but you willingly allowed it, helped on it, and probably were in on it. Like, that would be the point where every other person gets fired from their job if you would try to pull this. So it is a little bit, flabbergasting that he still says, no, I want to stick with my job. And, well, the board of directors also released their own statement, and they are saying that the Activision Blizzard board remains committed to the goal of making Activision Blizzard the most welcoming and inclusive company in the industry. Under Bobby Kotick's leadership, the company is already implementing industry-leading changes, including a zero-tolerance harassment policy, a dedication to the achieving significant increase to the percentage of women and non-binary people in our workforce, and significant internal and external investments to accelerate opportunities for diverse talent. The board remains confident that Bobby Kotick appropriately addressed workplace issues brought to his attention. The goals we have set for ourselves are both critical and ambitious. The board remains confident in Bobby Kotick's leadership. Wow, they really love to name his name, don't they? commitment and ability to achieve those goals. And well, then they're talking about like what Activision Blizzard is. I really love this part, by the way. As member of the Fortune 500 and as a component company of the S&P 500, we have an extraordinary track record of delivering superior shareholder returns for over 30 years. Keep in mind that this statement is not for you. It's not for me. It's for the shareholders. That's what the statement is for. To basically tell the shareholders, calm down, don't sell the stock, don't do it, just stick with us, and let's just see how this works out. And then they're also mentioning like, hey, we have given you amazing shareholder returns. Like, come on, you know what's more important. Like, screw the people. You want the money. That's basically what they are saying here. And it's kind of, it's like, this whole thing is like, they're talking about the zero tolerance policy, and it's like, zero tolerance policy? That's weird, because there are now a good chunk of allegations against Bobby Kotick. I thought it's zero tolerance. Like, no matter what, people are getting purged here. Well, apparently not the person in charge. And as long as that is the case, this whole zero tolerance policy only means as long as it is convenient for them. And that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't do anything. Bobby Kotick has put out a similar message where he says how committed he is, and that nobody who is taking him seriously is not respecting his commitment, and we should be all ashamed of ourselves. And it's like, what? Do you even listen to yourself? It's pretty problematic. By the way, another thing which is rather important here to note, you remember probably that Activision Blizzard changed out their leadership role, right? Remember that moment? And people were wondering what happened to the female leadership, because they had like a male and a female leadership at Activision Blizzard. And they were wondering what happened to her, because she resigned just a few weeks ago. And people were wondering about that. Well, as it turns out, apparently, she was pointing out a lot of issues with Activision Blizzard internally, and nobody listened to her. Even worse, she then found out that she got paid less than a male counterpart. I kid you not. They basically used her as a token to put her into a leadership role where they can say, look how diverse we are. We have now a male and female leadership role at Activision Blizzard. Isn't that amazing? And then the female has to find out that she just looks pretty. And of course, as she all found out about this, and also nobody wants to listen to her, at least not in the executive level of the company, she was like, yeah, I resign. And she admitted that. And it's like, oof, that's, wow. Like, yeah. Just absolutely crazy when you think about it. The same goes with Triarch's co-lead, Dan Bunting, has left the company. He was apparently alleged by multiple people, and actually he was one of the people where Bobby Kotick himself intervened when HR wanted to fire him because of the sexual allegations, because they investigated and they were like, yeah, this probably happened, we want to get rid of him. And Bobby Kotick stepped in himself and was like, now he stepped down the moment this article dropped. And at this moment, there's also, as I said, a walkout happening at Activision Blizzard, where the people who were working at the company walked out and now demand the resignation of Bobby Kotick. And, well, we'll see how that goes. I don't really think that will happen, because even with all this evidence, with all the people coming forward, and with all the things happening around Bobby Kotick, and he still sticks with the company, like the only people who can now oust him, who can kick them out, are the shareholders. But, well, they have been already remembered that Activision Blizzard basically made them a lot of money, and that Bobby Kotick made them a lot of money. But here's the thing. It's like, do you truly believe that without Bobby Kotick, there wouldn't be a Call of Duty every year? Like, there wouldn't be a new Blizzard game coming out, which makes them tons of money? Like, even without him, all those things would still happen. They still would make those games, is my point. So, why are they so, like, determined to keep this man running? That's the question I have, and I don't have an answer on it. I don't. It's just weird. But yeah, this is all happening right now. As I said, this is unfolding, and it's pretty damning, and it sucks so much, especially for the people working at the company. Like, but they have to get it out of their system, right? Because now is the time where their eyes are on them, and this is the best time for them to force change. Things have to get better. And I personally wish them the best, and I hope it will happen, and we will see. I will definitely keep you posted when there is an update regarding the whole situation on Activision Blizzard. Still keep in mind, there are still lawsuits going on, there are still preparations being done. Like, this is long from over, and I will keep you updated with a new video when there are more significant developments. Like, as I said before, I don't want to make a video like every week or every few days, just because like some small things happened on the lawsuit. I really don't want to do that. So if you don't hear from me regarding on that topic for the next 3, 4, 6, 7 weeks, whatever, how long it takes, it's because nothing important happened yet. But there will be. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you leave a like. If you didn't like this video for whatever reason, well, the dislike button is right next to it. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more gaming news, reaction videos, tips and tricks for new games, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. And with that said, stay safe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.